yeah, I did my usual. Can I have a spirit for Hellspawn Queen? They said, she's getting a higher self tonight. And I said, we're really going to do that? And somebody said, yeah. So Hellspawn Queen, I'm going to go up and out to the higher self lobby, the lobby of emptiness, and go ask for your higher self. This should be exciting because I don't think we've done a higher self reading for you before. I'm really liking these higher self readings. Good Lord, Hellspawn Queen. This is really interesting and very strange. So, as usual, I get to the empty room of the lobby of the higher self wait here room, and it's empty. This time it's a little dark in there, like the light is dim. And then I say, hello. I get the spirit, my megaphone out. Hello, I'm looking for Hellspawn Queen's higher self. And this is what happens. So up from the floor, this being starts being put together with all these blocks. It's like blocks and blocks and blocks, and they're like all clacking and stacking together. And I can't think of what I've seen that happen in before, like a movie or a TV show or video game or something. And it kind of reminds me of like Minecraft blocks, but it's like way more intricate than that. It's not like cartoony looking. And it's just like stacking and stacking and stacking, clackety clack 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 clack, and these blocks are like coming from all over the place. And then there's like this huge, massive figure standing in front of me that's made of all these blocks. Very, what should be like intimidating. But up at the top, like way up high, is the head of the being. And it's a female head with like longer hair. Almost like this is not the body of the thing, of the higher self, but this is something that she puts on. It reminds me of being in like a mech or something, like a person gets inside of this big robot thing, and that's like they can move around in it, but that's not really who they are. Which there's a ton of symbolism in that. If your higher self is showing herself being enclosed in this huge, essentially armor body made up of all these different blocks. Ton of symbolism in there. But we're not going to go into all of that. I'm going to let you figure that part out on your own. You may or may not have any ideas about what that means for yourself. But we're going to go ahead and get a message from her. And perhaps part of the message will be about that, but I don't know yet. So let's just see what she wants to say. Protection. She's speaking in like one word, grunts. Protection. And then she said something about crushing. Crush, protection, crush. Defense. On the defense. Must protect. Yes, there's something about being vulnerable. This is going down some deep rabbit hole here. So this protection has to do with feeling safe, which unfortunately is a huge issue for a lot of women. I'm sure men too, but particularly for women, not feeling safe. And that causes a ton of problems in our lives. And sometimes we don't even realize that that's what the issue is to begin with, is that when we don't feel safe, we put up all these defenses and protection, trying to protect ourselves from things, not realizing that we're keeping a lot of things out that we actually could benefit from. Because we're we need to feel that safety, and that's the only way that we think we can feel it, is by not letting anything in. Well, good Lord Almighty. Okay. Higher self. Safety and protection. Your safety and protection might be keeping good things out. I know I've done that too, unfortunately. So Hellspawn Queen, I don't know if that resonates for you. And if it does, it could be kind of like, I hope that if it does resonate, that it didn't like open a can of worms of like of things that, you know, like trauma or something, because a lot of times the safety thing comes from, you know, some trauma issues. So I hope that that reading wasn't too much, and I hope that it was helpful, and I hope it was okay. Because it went from being like, this is kind of funny, to, oh crap, this is kind of serious. Safety, I think I mentioned one time in another reading that there is a bit of trauma from past relationships, or in general sense of not feeling safe. Oh, that, I think I remember that you were in on that conversation a long time ago too now. So that reading did fit for you then. Feeling safe is important, but sometimes our shields and protection that we put up, we can keep some things out that maybe we don't need to keep out. Maybe they're good things, but you know, that takes time and healing and whatnot to kind of let your guard down sometimes, you know.